President Trump tells Americans his tariffs will save them massive tax dollars as he doubles down on his proposal to give out dividend checks to American taxpayers next year. Where do lawmakers stand? NTD's Melina Weisskopf joins us this morning. Melina, good morning. What does the support in Congress look like for this?
Right, Steph. President Trump yesterday at a cabinet meeting spoke again about lowering taxes to the point that many could pay very little for income tax due to how much money the country is making from his tariff policies. He also reiterated his goal, like you said, to send $2,000 dividend checks to American families from that money that he's raised with his tariff policies. Listen to what Trump said yesterday.
They told me that next year is projected to be the largest tax refund season ever. And we're going to be giving back refunds out of the tariffs because we've taken in literally trillions of dollars. And we're going to be giving a nice dividend to the people in addition to reducing debt.
Now, to answer your question about where lawmakers stand, Steph, well, his comments yesterday come after several lawmakers expressed skepticism about this idea, including Senator Ron Johnson, a Republican, saying that any extra money coming in should be used for paying down the national debt. But the reality is, if Trump really wants to see these dividend checks go out, he needs Republican support in Congress. And at this point, it's not clear that it's totally there yet. Yesterday, I asked several House Republican lawmakers how they feel about it. Many just said they need to wait and see how the numbers add up. Listen to what they told me.
What are your thoughts on President Trump's idea to give $2,000 dividend checks to people from the tariff revenues that he's raking in right now?
Well, I think people would welcome that, and I think that people need to understand that the tariffs are a tool in the tool chest the president is using to negotiate trade deals. That's the most significant thing, because he has negotiated a number of great trade deals as a result of those tariffs, and he will continue to do that.
I'm not sure. I would have to really look at that. That has to be something that we have to really think through.
It's something I need to learn more about. First time in a decade, we actually have more money than we're spending out, because President Trump's decisions are slowly but surely turning the tide. Now, we got a long ways to go, but I think he's a great president. He's making a lot of progress.
Now, House Speaker Mike Johnson described it previously as a good idea, but he also said he'd need to see where the numbers are in the next year or so. Listen to what Johnson said when he was asked about it just a week ago.
He's thinking about something maybe midway into next year when the tariff revenue is realized and we can figure out what that looks like. But I think it would require an act of Congress.
So at this point, Steph, it looks like the idea is sort of in flux when it comes to how much Republican support that Trump has. Remember, because Republicans hold such a slim majority in both chambers, they will likely need all Republicans to get on board with this if no Democrats are in support of it. But I think we could also help Trump push this idea along is if those Republicans see that these tariffs are consistently raking in a substantial amount of revenue, and if Trump, of course, keeps tightening up on this request, Steph.
And we'll all be watching very closely to see that Supreme Court decision when it comes out. Thanks so much for the update, NTD congressional correspondent Melina Weisskopf.